Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. I'll wait till people jump on here, then we'll jump into this live video here and we'll talk some stuff. So again, I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. I talk about natural bodybuilding, workouts, all that kind of stuff. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and of course, YouTube here. So I'm going to just chill out, wait for people to jump on here. I've got a little bit of a light system I created myself here. I don't know if it's too much light, not enough light. I'm not sure. But it's better than shitty light. So I got a little bit of light happening. The one I use on my camera when I first bought my camera, it came with a little light system, just a very basic white light. But it does help because it's better than the yellow light I have in here if I'm not using it. And it's battery operated, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. Let me know if the light, and I also, I don't know, guys, if you've seen me yet with the shaved head. I use a #1 clipper on my whole head, guys, and my beard. So I use #1 clipper and just do the whole thing. But I need to get a little bit more sun on the top, obviously. So it's a little bit, looking a little bit crazy. But it's very low maintenance. I love low maintenance, guys. I like to go to bed looking one way and wake up looking the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so low maintenance. When you gotta wash your face, you just got more face to wash. When you're in a shower, you don't need shampoo, all these things. It's fun. You don't have to buy hair gel, all this kind of shit. Because I was using a comb and trying to use hair gel and all kinds of stuff and going through, get a haircut and all these things. Now, just use #1 clipper, do it myself. Again, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. I run the International Drug-Free Athletics, which is natural bodybuilding. I also promote the Workout Warrior, which I'm rocking here, the workoutwarriorworld.com, so check that out. But what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about anything you guys want to talk about. If you guys jump on here and you jump in the comments, I'll talk about whatever. But the basic thing I want to talk about, if natural bodybuilders come on here, I want to talk about let's make IDFA great again. Meaning, let's get IDFA, which is natural bodybuilding competitions across Canada, let's get these shows up to par what they used to be back in the day, okay? So many of you new people to natural bodybuilding probably don't know who I am. I've been running shows since 2005, but they haven't been as big since COVID. But it's time to change that, and let's start. I want to start refocusing on building the brand IDFA, making the shows better. Basically, let's make IDFA great again. Okay, who's on here? Hey Devin, how you doing? High school stuff, how you doing? This is Shaun Campbell. I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. I'm rocking some new light here. What do you think about it? I don't know if does it look kind of pinkish? But anyways, like it's a bright light above me. It came with my phone, my camera a while back ago, so I'm just using it with my live feed here because the light looked like shit before. So now it looks good. Can you go shirtless? I could go shirtless, but I will not go shirtless. I sometimes wear a tank top on here, but that's about as far as I'm going to go. But if you check in through my photos, you can probably find me with my shirt off, flex and pose and all kinds of stuff. So again, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. We're going to talk about making IDFA great again. So if any natural athletes or natural bodybuilders or anyone who's into the bodybuilding scene, come on in here. Let me know what you think I should do to make the shows better or to get it back up to what it used to be. Okay, and then also I'll talk about whatever you want. Drop some things in the comments. You guys work out today? Let me know. We can talk about workout stuff. Did you, where are you from? Which part of the world? I'm in the Toronto area. It is basically 10 p.m. Eastern time here right now. Double tap on here, and then you can give me a like, and also subscribe to the channel. It's Shaun Campbell 2.0. Kitty Dr. Pepper, I appreciate it. I love Dr. Pepper, so that's kind of cool that your name's Dr. Pepper. I liked Dr. Pepper even before it was cool to like Dr. Pepper, but now I really like it, you know what I mean? So the Diet Dr. Pepper is great, but I was a Dr. Pepper fan even when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, we're talking 40 years ago, guys. A long time ago, I was a Dr. Pepper fan. Anyways, if you're on here, subscribe to the channel. I talk about more than just natural bodybuilding. I talk about workout stuff. I talk about motivational stuff. I talk about fitness influencers. I get into the gossipy stuff sometimes because this channel, I like to talk about everything, but the majority of the stuff we talk about is fitness, but I do talk about other stuff. Okay, so I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, of course, under the handle @Shaun Campbell 2.0. And again, I'm in Toronto area. I'm just rocking and rolling here. That's that, Dr. Pepper. We like Dr. Pepper. I kind of want to get myself a Dr. Pepper hat or a Dr. Pepper shirt or something. That's how much I like Dr. Pepper, guys. I also like Diet Coke. So what do you guys think of this workout warrior vibe, the cartoonish vibe? This is an oversized shirt, so it's kind of like, what do they call it? What do they call it? Pump cover. Pump cover, that's it. When your shirt's baggy, you can't tell if you're built or not. You wear a pump cover. Then when the pump gets rocking in the gym, you take it off, you have a tight tank top underneath. I don't have a tank top underneath, but it's kind of like the pump cover vibe, how big it is. But once in a while, guys, you could probably relate. Once in a while, you just want to wear a baggy shirt. You just don't feel like stressing out, or you're not feeling like you're looking awesome or not. And then the days you're feeling great, you wear a tight fitted shirt. It is what it is. Like, I just wanted to chill and relax and not think about whether my shirt's tight or I'm wearing a tank top. I just wear a nice loose shirt, nice and comfy. Comfy sounds funny to say. You're drinking Dr. Pepper right now? Shit, I'm jealous. So anyways, if you're on here, guys, if you're seeing me on here, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. Subscribe to the channel. I've also got a video that I'm dropping, because I'm doing like a teaser video. Like, I'm seeing what kind of response I get, because I'm going to do a call out or a shout out, whatever you think, to Greg Doucette, who is like a major influencer on here in the fitness realm, right? The bodybuilding world, fitness realm. So I got a video sitting there. It's playing, it's gonna be a premiere play. So it's gonna like have a build up to it, a countdown, then it's gonna play live, like premiere live, so everyone see it at the same time. And I'm gonna be on the chat and I answer questions. But basically it's a video directed directly to Greg Doucette. He's a guy with 2 million followers or subscribers on here, so he's a big deal. So I'm calling him out, okay? It's gonna be a cool video. People are anticipating it, I hope. Hopefully Greg Doucette himself sees it, because he should see this video. It's a video he's gonna wanna see, okay? So it's really cool, so check that out. You just get your notification. Basically, you have to go there and hit, get notifications, whatever, on the video, and then when it plays at 7 p.m. Eastern time on August 7th, which is a Thursday, I believe, you'll be able to see it as it goes on, and you can ask me questions in the chat and stuff. It'll be fun. It's a cool video. I don't know, it'll either be what you think it'll be, or it will be not what you think it's gonna be. So just think of it that way. Your cat has a Dr. Pepper bed? That's wild. So you're really a big fan of Dr. Pepper, and you're a fan of cats, so you're kitty Dr. Pepper. That's kind of wild. I like it. I like it. Anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're seeing me on here. I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. And yeah, so the heading here was say, let's make IDFA great again. IDFA is basically the natural bodybuilding organization I've been running since 2005. It blew up to be something big in Canada. At my peak in like 2009 to about 2017 were my peak years of being like the top natural bodybuilding organization, running shows all across Canada. I had the most shows I've ever run in a year, because I run all the shows personally myself. I was running about 15 or 16 shows all across Canada, from the East Coast to the West Coast, right? All the way from running a show in New Brunswick to running a show in Vancouver, BC. Okay, so I had shows all across Canada, Montreal, like Quebec, Ontario, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta. I had shows everywhere. Okay, and then things have been a little bit different since COVID, because when COVID hit, everything kind of came to a halt for a couple years of live shows, live events. And I'm trying to rebuild things back. But now I just feel really re-energized to really push growing my business back. So I want the help of the athletes, the help of maybe future athletes, maybe people want to do the transformation challenge, or just maybe people just want to see me succeed. People want to see me get back on track. People want to see me follow my passion. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what that's the new slogan is, let's make IDFA great again, okay guys? So yeah, that's the slogan. Okay, Exotic, that's a crazy question for me, because I wouldn't say I'm a therapist or by any means, so I don't want to really say I don't know anything about the situation, but you're never trapped from what I believe, so just you got to get out. You got to get out. That's all there is to it. You got to tell someone. Tell like one of your parents or something. Tell someone close to you who's going to help you get out of the situation. And that's about all I'm going to give you for advice. Because I'm not a therapist by any means, okay? So I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to play around with this. It's too serious of a question. But always the best way to try and get over something is to try and get someone you trust to help you, that you can confide in, right? Especially like a parent or something. They got your best interests at heart, right? So they'll definitely help you out. Okay, guys, let's talk workout stuff. Does anyone have anything they want to know about workouts? It could be as basic as possible. It could be as advanced as possible. I'm going to do my best to help you out. Let me know where you're from, guys. If you're in here, just let me know where you're from. Dr. Pepper phone case too. You're wild. I love it. Well, here's a funny story. When I was a kid, I went to because we used to go to the movie theaters and all that kind of stuff, and they were having like a, they basically buy a ticket to go watch the movie, right? Especially way back in the day. We're talking 40 years ago, okay? We're going far back, guys. So we're talking 40 years ago, you had to buy a ticket to go watch the movie. So you have a ticket, so with the numbers on it and stuff. So, and then they were drawing tickets for people to win Dr. Pepper packages or free movies, all these kind of things. I won the Dr. Pepper package, which is so long ago, so I don't have none of it anymore. I got like a hat, a toque, a scarf, a t-shirt, a baseball hat, and I think I probably got some Dr. Pepper drinks. And that was the package, and I won it. And I was so excited because I love Dr. Pepper. So I literally won all that stuff. And the funny thing is I still drink it to this day, but I drink now the Diet Dr. Pepper or Dr. Pepper Zero because I'm trying to watch the sugars and all that kind of stuff. Because I like to keep it low calorie, but I still love the taste, right? So I drink mostly, when I drink pops, I always drink Diet Pops. Just because I don't want all the extra sugar and stuff, right? And you can also get used to drinking Diet Pop if you're drinking enough. Okay, who's on here? What's IDFA? What the hell? IDFA Danny, what's that all about? With me, what IDFA is International Drug-Free Athletics. It's a natural bodybuilding organization. We run natural bodybuilding competitions. So IDFA Danny, what does IDFA Danny mean? What does IDFA in your name mean? Because that's pretty wild. Well, there's no real magic solution, Tracy, to how much protein you need, but I just go by the number just to keep it simple for myself. Say I weigh 150 pounds, I'll aim for 150 grams of protein a day. And that comes from other sources. Like if you're eating other foods, you gotta take those into effect too. Like if you're eating oatmeal, for example, it might seem like, oh, that's not protein, but yeah, there's like 4 grams of protein in there, in like a package, right? Or if you're eating like, even if you're eating like anything, like milk or something like that, there's some grams of protein in that. If you need a piece of toast, there's probably 1 or 2 grams of protein there. So you gotta factor all the grams of protein, but aim for about 1 pound per weight. That's just a simple way to keep it simple. I don't fuck around. That's cool. Yeah. Because I was joking around about that. That's what IDFA also stands for. I did a video one time and said IDFA has 2 meanings. It means I don't fuck around. It means International Drug-Free Athletics, and I follow both those mottos, right? I don't fuck around when we go to the gym and all that kind of stuff, and in life, and I compete drug-free. So I do International Drug-Free Athletics. But I like the I don't fuck around. That's cool. That's kind of an intense vibe. That's a nice approach to life. But I dig it, Danny. I like it. But with me, it's International Drug-Free Athletics. So you go to idfa.ca, and you'll learn more about that. Or go to my YouTube page, my YouTube channel here, and you'll see more about that. Again, anybody, if you're seeing me on here, if you think I'm interesting at all, or you don't think I'm interested, you just want to help a brother out, subscribe to the channel, double tap on this damn video, give me a like, drop me a comment. If you have any interest in working out stuff, if you have any interest in fitness, even if you have some kind of interest in maybe competing someday, or you have some interest in the Transformation Challenge, anything to do with fitness, anything, then subscribe to this channel, guys. Men, women, young, old, I don't care. Everyone's welcome on my channel. Because with the things I do in International Drug-Free Athletics and the Workout Warrior, it's basically all ages. It's for anyone of any level that wants to be involved. You can be involved in both my things. I don't take offense to being called dad, because I am, of course, look at me. Of course I'm the age of a dad. We don't get younger, we get older. So no matter what, I'm going to be getting older. I have 2 daughters, okay? I'm over 50, they're young. I started having kids at the age like 40, so I started late. But anyways, so I am a dad, and they call it a girl dad, but I don't go by all this crazy, weird talk like girl dad, all these things. But I have 2 daughters, okay? And I'm a dad. So calling me a dad is totally cool. I don't know if it's trying to be an insult, saying I'm young, I'm old for social media or some shit, but whatever it is, I love being called a dad. And then for the ladies, it means a different vibe. I don't know. I'm just joking around. I'm trying to have fun here. Oh, you're my long lost son. Well, shit. I guess I really lost you because I have no clue who you are. Zavu? Oh, how you doing, Dad? That's what you mean. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's pretty crazy, Zavu. I've never been with a Mexican woman in my life, so I don't know how that could have happened. But I'm just having fun with you guys in chat. I don't usually even address these questions. For some reason, I feel like addressing these questions tonight. So if you're asking me crazy questions, I'm going to give crazy answers. I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm going to. Yeah, wrong channel, I guess so. Okay, X1V14, I don't know why you're asking me that question, because that's not a cool question. I may have to like get rid of you off this channel if you're gonna ask crazy shit like that, but you know what I'm saying. But because obviously I have no issue whatsoever. Like, why would I? Like, what do you mean, what do I think of them? Like, come on, that's just ridiculous. But if you have another follow-up question that's ridiculous, we're gonna drop it. Do your daughters weight train? That's a good question, because you know what I was actually thinking? I was thinking about getting them started. They're very active, very fit little kids, but I don't specifically do weight training with them, but I was actually thinking about it. Like I keep saying I'm going to, so I think I should. Dirty Bird, this is a crazy question, but once a day for me. Again, if you're seeing me on here, you have any interest in fitness, or you just think I'm interesting, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. I'm trying to grow this channel, and obviously the more subscribers I get, the more all interest I get on my channel, the more engagement, the better for me, the better for everyone, and the more motivated I get to keep on putting out videos. I got some videos coming out. They're pretty fun, so you can check those out. Do I coach? Yes. I don't coach people specifically for natural bodybuilding competitions, but I coach the everyday person who wants to be a better version of themselves. So go to workoutwarriorworld.com for stuff on that, because I promote the 90-day warrior, which is a mind-body transformation. That's the kind of workouts I do with people. I want to help transform your body and mind over 90 days. So it's a 90-day transformation. So I call it 90-day warrior. Goes with my theme of workout warrior. You can find out all that information at workoutwarriorworld.com, or just DM me on here or wherever. But yeah, I do some coaching. So yeah, we can talk. Jeffrey, I don't know what you're talking about, but if you want to clarify that and it's vulgar, we'll have to drop you off of here. I think the trolls are moving in. Yeah, they are. The trolls are fine, I guess, as long as they subscribe. If you're gonna bust my balls, subscribe to the channel. If you're gonna bust my balls, like the video. If you're gonna bust my balls, go watch some videos. Give me some watch hours. I don't do boxing coaching. I just do like all fitness related coaching. So mindset, fitness, all that kind of stuff, right? So I'm the workout warrior guy. So it's workout warrior. Even though boxing is a workout warrior vibe, because anytime you're doing any type of workout towards a healthier version of yourself, or you're trying to better yourself, that's a workout warrior. So yes, boxing is workout warrior related, but I don't do specifically boxing. Yeah, mindset coaching, not mental coaching per se, just getting the right mindset around working out, being a healthier version of yourself, thinking positive, that kind of thing. Not specifically mental coaching. Because any type of transformation, or you're trying to better yourself, or you're trying to get to the gym more often, that's sort of like a mindset approach, right? So you want to develop lifestyle and the right mindset. Bring those trolls on in, as long as they're giving me views. As long as they're subscribing, as long as they're liking the video. You know what I mean? As long as they're getting my watch hours up. We welcome the trolls. Come on in. Call me the troll tamer, or what do you want to call me? I'm feeling crazy tonight, guys, so this is the right time to ask me weird questions. This is the right time to come on here. This is the right time to tell your friends I'm on here. Shaun Campbell's on there, and he's acting wild. I'm not even acting wild, but you know what I mean. He's answering questions. He's in a good mood. Let's get in on this. Subscribe to the channel if you find me interesting whatsoever. Even if you don't find me interesting, even if you just feel like you just want to help a guy out, subscribe to the channel, because I need subscribers. The more subscribers, the better. The more watch hours, the better. The more people on here, the better. The more comments on here, the better. Everything, you know what I mean, it's all the better. When you're trying to build a channel, you're trying to build a following, let's get engagement happening. That's a wild statement, but I don't have any extra room. I have extra room, but we're not inviting people over for extra room. I've got just enough room for myself. I'm one of those guys that likes to be by myself, right? I like my own space. I don't want roommates. I don't want people living with me. Unless it's a significant other. And right now I have no significant others in my life, so I want no one living with me. Just kids can live here with me. That's it. My kids. That's it. But no, I have no significant others living with me. I have no roommates, none of that kind of stuff. But obviously, I'm open to find that right person, that right woman in my life. So if they're out there, if you're watching this, right woman, say hi, DM me. I'll try to save some women for the rest of you. I wanna find that perfect woman for myself first, okay? So I'm gonna have to. What's it called? Go through them all and see which one I want to keep for myself. Then you can have the rest. I'm not that guy. I wish I was that guy. I don't have women coming and going, right? You know what I mean? I guess I kind of know what I want, and then if it's not what I want, I kind of know right away. So I don't know. And I don't mind being by myself. But as human beings, we do want to have someone close to us every once in a while. So it would be nice. Ladies, it would be nice to have a significant other. But I'm not going to die without one. You know what? Because sometimes I think to myself, shit, you know what? You definitely have a lot less stress. Okay? Not saying women are stressful, but relationships have their ups and downs, right? But if you're not in a relationship, you have no ups and downs. You just have, but you also don't have those high ups of being in a great relationship. But yeah. So anyways. Well, thank you, Gopinder. I appreciate it. What does that mean if I'm training young women? I don't specifically train any specific type of person. Just if you have a goal you want to reach and you want to hire me for the services, because it's mostly online coaching, right? So it'll be all online and all that kind of stuff. I send you the program. We talk back and forth and find out what your goals are and what kind of equipment you have available to you, what kind of exercise you like, all that kind of stuff. And we figure all that out. We design a program, and then we keep in touch, and we tweak it here and there, and we get you going towards the goal you want to get to. So Harrison, I guess you're going to have to subscribe to the channel. Well, shit, Light Blue, that's a great reason to subscribe. So if you think I'm handsome, or you don't think I'm handsome, subscribe to the channel. I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. I come on here every once in a while on these live feeds and just talk about a bunch of stuff. I sometimes have topics. Today, I do not have a topic. I kind of put a topic up about let's make IDFA great again. Basically, it's referring to the business I run. I want to level it up and let's get us back on track to what we used to be before this COVID bullshit. Even though we're far past COVID, I shouldn't be complaining about it still. But it's kind of like when the turning point happened in my business. But we're back on track. We're starting to grow, and that we're going. I'm moving in the positive direction, and I just want to make it great again. I probably didn't answer any questions there. I'm just talking stuff. But I like what Light Blue 9 is saying. A little ego boost doesn't hurt. Makes me feel good. Like we all need to hear something. Thanks, Light Blue. It will be great again. I appreciate it. What's terology? Am I like clueless? For some reason, I don't know what that word is. And I don't have my laptop in front of me right now, so I can't Google it. I'm on my phone, so I can't Google on my phone because I'm talking to you guys. If I go on here and start searching around, we're gonna go off the live feed. So I have no access to Google this. So what do you mean by terology? Am I clueless here or what? Yeah, it was a horrible thing, Light Blue 9, for sure. It was horrible for everyone. Yeah. I was going to say for the fitness industry, but it was for all industries. But for me specifically, if you want to just talk about how it hit me, it was more because I run fitness events, which are live events. They basically said during COVID, you cannot have live events. We cannot have people gathering together. But that's how I make my living. I bring people together to compete in these natural bodybuilding competitions and bikini competitions, transformation competitions. Basically, people come together on the stage, and then we get an audience, people in the audience. I make money off all those areas. So basically, once this happened and they say all these events are closed down, you can't have people in the blah, 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 I basically had zero potential to make any type of income from how I usually make income. They basically went from making whatever income I was making to zero. So it's pretty wild. It was a wild time, I'm telling you. It was demotivating, and it was kind of like, it was a real kick in the ass. Anyways, I'm thinking positive now, guys. I'm back on track. Fuck that shit. That's why to be honest with you, that's why I call myself Shaun Campbell 2.0. So I keep saying, hey, Shaun Campbell 2.0. Because around 2021, I said, fuck this. No more crying and being a baby about it. We're going to be a Shaun Campbell. We're going to be the we got a new chapter in life here, a Shaun Campbell 2.0. We're getting past all this crap, and we're moving forward. So that's where Shaun Campbell 2.0 says. So every time I think of Shaun Campbell 2.0, I think, okay, guys, we're reinventing ourselves. We're not giving up. We're a 2.0 version. We're going to be bigger and better than ever. It might take a little while to get back up there, but we're going to eventually catch up to where we were, and then we're going to surpass it. That's what 2.0 does. So if you want to get motivated for yourself, call yourself 2.0. If it's Stephanie, call yourself Stephanie 2.0. If it's Billy Bob 2.0. Because I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. You're in Virginia. I'm in Toronto. Oh, tarot cards. Okay, I hear you saying. I don't know much about tarot cards. I think my mom, when I was younger, used to play tarot cards, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah, 2.0, I like that. Yeah, just refer to yourself as 2.0 if you ever feel like, if something, like, whatever. Shaun Campbell 2.0 is what, and I even changed all my social media handles to Shaun Campbell 2.0. And I refer to myself, I always say, hey guys, it's Shaun Campbell 2.0. I always say that. That's my opening line. I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We're just outside Toronto, but it's easier to say Toronto. So Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It is, right now, it is 10:35 p.m. Eastern time. So what time is it over there, guys? I'm big on health. Yeah, I'm big on health and fitness. I live the healthy lifestyle. I promote working out. Like, I think everyone's should be active. Not everyone needs to be like a bodybuilder and all that stuff. Because not everyone enjoys working out with weights and all that kind of stuff. But if you do it. Do what you enjoy doing and do it often, just for health and fitness purposes, right? We got to keep active. We got to keep moving. We got to also watch what we eat. Be more mindful of what you eat. Okay. We don't have to. Don't change everything overnight. Don't follow strict diets, because diets don't work. Don't follow gimmicks. Follow just lifestyle. Eat foods you enjoy. Just try to make the healthiest choice you can. Do workouts or exercise or activities you enjoy, because that way you'll continue to keep on doing it and it'll become a lifestyle. And that way you'll be a better version of yourself, a healthier version of yourself, and you'll hopefully live longer as well, right? So there's so many pluses to it, and you'll build your confidence, you'll feel better about yourself. The better you look and feel, the better you feel about yourself. Does that make any sense? Because I just said feel, but you know what I mean. The better you feel, more healthy you feel, and the more healthy, the better you feel like you look, the more confident you're going to be. You're going to be more confident in everything you do in life. Okay. Well, light blue, that's great. That's what I want to see. What do I eat? I was curious. I eat healthy stuff. No. For breakfast, I always eat Greek yogurt with a little bit of whey protein, and then I have some fruits in there and some almonds or something like that, some kind of nuts like almonds or walnuts or cashews or whatever, and then some kind of fruits, either like blueberries or strawberries or whatever. So Greek yogurt's really good because it's really high in protein, and if you get plain Greek yogurt, it's also low in the extra carbs aren't bad, but it's lower in carbs and the overall calories and gives you all the bang for the buck, a good protein source. Then you get your fruits and all that stuff for your carb sources, then nuts for your fat sources. You mix that all together, that's a great way to start your day. That's my first meal of the day. And then I'll have stuff like lean ground beef, chicken, eggs, like scrambled eggs, oatmeal, all these kind of things. It's just a matter of how much you eat for the day. It's basically the overall calories you eat for the day that matters the most, right? Because you can eat all these foods, but if I eat these foods, yes, they're healthy foods, but if I eat a lot of it, then it becomes unhealthy because I'm overeating, right? And I'm going to gain body fat and all these kind of things. So you got to find out what suits you, what's a good amount of food to eat for you. When you're full, when you're hungry, eat again. Like if we just follow the basic cues that our body gives us about eat when we're hungry, stop eating when we're full, you'll be fine. You can almost eat anything you want. Like the healthiest versions, right? Exactly. You nailed it. So the portions is what matters the most. Exactly. Portion control is everything, right? Because most people think, yeah, they go, oh, I'm eating healthy and all that, but they're eating a lot of it. Like, I eat whatever. I eat those ketchup rice cakes. Oh yeah, they're really good for you. Yeah, but you eat the bag. That's not portion control. Because when I eat rice cakes, for example, say there's like Quaker rice cakes, there's ketchup flavor, dill pickle flavor, barbecue flavor, whatever, right? But it's basically just like a big handful is about a portion of that that's really low in calories, that's good for you and all that kind of stuff. But if you eat the whole bag, I don't care how healthy it is, that's a lot of food. If I eat a dozen scrambled eggs, I don't care how healthy it is, that's a lot of food. Because I only eat like 4 eggs at a time, right? I'll eat the whole egg, but I'll eat 4 of them. Because that gives you about 300 calories and about like 30 grams of fat or whatever, right? So that's a good little meal. But if I eat like a dozen and I'm only a smaller guy, I don't need that much food. That's overeating. I'm going to gain weight or whatever. Gain body fat, get fat. So portion control is everything, guys. Again, if you see me out here, I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. I'm in a good mood tonight, so ask me whatever you want. I'm willing to talk and have some fun on here. Get her done. It's been a long time. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. It's been a long time since I saw you on here. Get her done. And it's also probably been a long time you're thinking to yourself since I've been on here. Because I was going like a maniac coming on here all the time, and now I haven't been on here as often, right? Light blue, when you say you don't want to lose all your fat, you mean all your fat in your diet or all the fat off your body? I'm not sure what you're meaning, because I eat a lot of healthy fats. Like I eat almonds and all that stuff, there's fat in it. I eat whole eggs all the time. I even drink like 3.25% milk, like when I drink milk, just because the extra fat is actually good, right? But you got to keep that in track though, right? You don't want to go too crazy with it. Like ground beef and all that kind of stuff. Like you can have fat in your diet. You just got to think of overall calories. I am not married, but I have kids. I'm one of those guys. So I'm a single male with 2 daughters in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Not that I'm busy with life. I guess it's just that I have no excuses, my friend. No excuses get her done. So I gotta start just getting her done. Like I have no excuses not to be on here more often with these live feeds. I guess you just sort of think you don't. I guess sometimes you start questioning yourself. Am I even interesting to watch on here in these live feeds? Like who even wants to watch me, right? So you kind of like second guess yourself. You're like, what do even people want to watch me for, right? So I guess over time, you're like, you feel like you don't have anything important to say, but you really do, but you feel like you don't, so you don't jump on here. Like today, I had no clue what I was going to talk about, but I'm having a hell of a fun time on here. We're talking about a bunch of stuff. We're talking about some dieting stuff. We're talking about some workout stuff. We've talked about, I don't know what other kind of stuff, if I have kids or not, all these things, right? Whether you like my shaved head or not, I don't know. But yeah, so I guess sometimes you don't have to overthink it. I was overthinking it, thinking I had to give I'd have the perfect live feed, and we gotta have the perfect discussions and all this stuff. But the funny thing is with live feeds, you never know what's gonna happen. That's why it's live, it's fun. You don't know who's gonna jump in here. I don't know what kind of questions are gonna be asked. Just go with the flow and be as entertaining as possible and have some fun. Not entertaining, but just don't hold back, joke around, have fun. So get her done. I'm gonna stop making excuses. I'm gonna get on here more often because I'm gonna get her done. Okay, what's get her done saying? Spending a lot of time outdoors. Took up growing peppers, 4 different types of strawberries, kale. Oh. That's like freaking amazing, get her done. I'm gonna come out to Alberta one of these days soon, because not Wednesday, next year, because I'm gonna start running shows back there again, those IDFA shows, the natural bodybuilding competitions. I'm coming back to Alberta in 2026. I had just a wake up moment where I say, you know what, we're gonna get her done. We're gonna get moving. We're gonna make IDFA great again. We're gonna start running shows across Canada, and let's get going. Let's get back to where we were. No more excuses. Oh, light blue, you're single. Light blue 9, I don't know anything about you. So yes, I am single. I'm very single. I'm extremely single. That sounds funny, but I am very single, very single. So yeah, Tracy, before I had the trolls, now a stalker. That's funny. Yes, I've lived in Canada all my life. I think Canada's okay. I don't have any problems, but I don't get too political or anything, so I'm one of those people in life, as long as you don't bother me, I don't bother you. So if you mind your business, I mind mine. So if people don't bother me, I don't bother them. So I've had no issues living in Canada. I've had no issues with people. I've had no issues with the government or whatever. So I find Canada fine. I think everything's fine, but I don't know any different. I've never lived in the U.S. and all these things. Canada seems cool to me. These are my reading glasses. I can't read these comments without them. Like if I do videos normally or for everyday life, I'm like this. But then when I'm reading these comments, I'm talking to you guys, I put these on to read it, but then I keep forgetting they're on, I'll leave them on. But this isn't my typical look, but maybe it should be, I don't know. Maybe I have to accept it, because maybe down the road I'm gonna have to wear these on a regular. I hope not, but shit. So if you're new on here, guys, or you're not, subscribe to the channel. I just gotta say that every once in a while, because every time I ask, people will, I'll maybe get 1 or 2 subscribers on a live feed. So you just gotta ask. Because I think some people might just be watching and just forget, oh yeah, subscribe to this asshole, this guy. Like just do him a solid. If you're watching me at all, or if you find me interesting whatsoever, or one random guy on here said I was handsome, if you think I'm handsome, or you think I'm funny, or you think I'm just weird, subscribe to the channel. You gotta think. So if any one of those 3 means something to you, then subscribe. So I'm sure someone out there thinks I'm weird. I'm sure someone out there thinks I'm handsome. I'm sure someone out there thinks I'm not handsome. So subscribe to the channel. If I were a millionaire, what's the first thing you would do? I'd buy a house. I'd go get myself a house kind of out in nowhere. I just go get a place where I had a lot of space to myself and I was a little bit secluded. So I just be to myself And I'd have all my stuff there. Like I already kind of live to myself anyways, but I'm in a pretty busy area in this condo building, and I'm in a pretty busy area. If I look out my window, I can see the CN Tower and stuff like that. So I'm in a pretty busy, happening area. I'd rather just give me my own little place, have my own little office in there, my own little workout area. And then when I want to see people, I just drive out to see people, or they can drive to see me. I want like my own little private area, you know what I mean? Just give me my own space. So that's probably what I would do first. And I would enjoy life, you know what I mean? I'm not anti-social. I'm just totally, I'm happy, I'm fine being around people, and I'm also fine being to myself, if that makes any sense. So I'm kind of like I'm that combination of an introvert, extrovert. So if people see me or see me on here or whatever, or even see me in person at an event or something, they think, oh, wow, this guy's very, whatever, extroverted, charismatic, or whatever I am, right? But I'm also equally fine sitting by myself with no one visiting for like days. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not the guy who sits around the house like, oh my God, I wish I could go hang out with people. I'm like, oh my God, this feels fucking relaxing and by myself. So I like my own company as much as I like others' company, if that makes sense. And that's actually a good balance to have. But I would like to have more of a woman's company more often. Let's just say that. Because that's about, even with us introverted type people, we still like having the opposite sex around, if that makes sense, right? Because we still want to have that significant other, but you kind of want them to be a part of the life you live as well, right? Kind of like want to think the same way you do to some degree, because it's just who you are as well, right? Like I want a girl who wants to go to the gym, who wants to go out and get a suntan, who wants to go to the park, who thinks making healthy meals is cool, who thinks going to the gym is fun, who thinks sitting around the house is also fun. You know what I mean? Like just hanging out with me would be fun. Like, I don't know, you kind of want that. That's what we're all looking for. So and everyone has their own little criteria, what they wish they could find as someone. But hey, anyways, yeah. Light blue, I think exactly the same way. So maybe we do have a connection. I'm just joking. I'm talking crazy. We're on social media talking crazy tonight. But yeah, but I do want to live in the middle of nowhere, but I also want to be able to drive in and see people, and I want people to be able to come visit if they want, but they got to let me know. I'm one of those guys also. Don't just show up at my house and knock on my door. You got to call me up and tell me, hey, I'm coming over. Like I don't like people just dropping in. Because I'm also one of those people that like to be prepared, and I like to, if someone says they're coming over, I'll always tidy up a bit and everything. I like to present myself a certain way, right? I don't want to be just jumped upon. I don't like things thrown upon me. I like to be prepared for things. Like if something's going to happen, like people are going to come visit, just let me know. Send me a text, give me a call, say, hey, I'm going to come over. What are you doing today? Can I come over at 3? And I'll say, okay, 3. Then I'll know they're coming at 3 and I'm ready for them, right? And I want plenty of parking, so that's why I also want to have a place to myself. I'm in a condo building. I got don't tell anybody this. I'm going to tell you a secret. I got one parking spot with the condo, but I have 2 vehicles, and I leave one in visitors and one in my parking spot, okay? And I mix them between. And I've been doing this for 4 years, guys, but don't tell nobody. So anyways, yeah, so I want a place where I can just park my cars and not worry about it, and people can come on over and park the car, come on up in the house. When you're in a condo and it's kind of a busier area, you can't even fucking pull over on the side of the road. We got these parking police all over the place. They'll give you tickets. Then even visitors got to pay to come fucking visit at these condo buildings. It's just getting crazy, man. Light blue, that's true. It's very disrespectful. People do it. I was in the area. Call. Okay, it's almost now this world's so fucking hilarious. It's almost disrespectful to call. You text first. You say, "Hey, are you free for a call?" And then you call me. Because if you don't give me the heads up with the text, and I see your number come up, or if I see a number come up, I'm not answering it. But even if I see your name come up on display, I'm not answering because I'm not mentally prepared for a phone call. A phone call is the next level. Send the text, say, hey, can you talk? I'll say yes, then you give me a call. That's the new world we live in. I know back in the day, because I'm older, so before people would call everyone, that was normal, and you'd go knock on the front door, that was normal, but it's not normal no more. You give the heads up and everything, and it always starts with a text. A text is the first, when there's any type of communication, you just start with a text first, then we graduate to a phone call, we might even graduate to a house visit, okay? It's a funny world we live in, but shit. Yeah, that's true too. Like, don't put me on speakerphone, because it's a respect thing to say, hey, is it okay if I put you on speakerphone? Or, hey, just so you know you're on speaker. Then I can say, hey, take me off speaker, or whatever, right? Because I don't need to be chatting. I put people on speaker because I like to use the speaker so I can just hold it and talk away, right? Like, so say, oh, I'm talking right now, I can be on speaker and talking. But as we know, I'm by myself all the time. I like being by myself. So if I put you on speaker in my house, there's no one here. So I'm just talking to you. I don't have to tell you you're on speaker. But if there was people in the room, I probably wouldn't put you on speaker because I don't know because you can't control what people are going to say. Like, you don't know what the hell. If I got kids here or something and you're on speaker and you don't know you're on speaker, you might just start swearing or talking about chicks or whatever. And I got my 8-year-old daughter sitting beside me and people are swearing and stuff, right? Not that she is, not that it'd be shocking if she heard swearing. Like, come on. People nowadays know, right? All right, so what's anyone else want to talk about? I'm just talking about anything. But if you want to go back to fitness, we can talk about fitness. If you want to talk about natural bodybuilding, we can talk about natural bodybuilding. If you just want to talk about my life in Toronto, Ontario, Canada here, as a single male over, I'm over 50, guys. I'm not fucking around here. So I'm over 50. So I'm 50 and over. I'm single. I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I have 2 young daughters. Hey, we can talk about that. I've got my ghetto-style light shining on me here because I have this bright white light, but it's way better than the light I have in my house. Because you know in the condo buildings, or just buildings in general, like if you're in an apartment or a condo or whatever you're in, it's always this yellowish lighting, and there's never lighting above you. It's always like, you know what I mean? It's just always yellowish, tingy, weird shit. So I got this kind of like a white lightish kind of thing, but it's kind of giving a pink vibe. Because I've also got the yellow light of the fucking place. I got the white light here. But I'm noticing it's kind of pink, but since I got a tan, it makes my skin tone look not weird because I'm sort of tanned right now. But anyways, yeah. That's all I gotta say. I'm just talking about random shit, and I'm hoping to entertain people. I'm hoping I'm somewhat interesting. But yeah. So if you find me somewhat interesting, in whatever way you find me interesting just to look at it, maybe I'm just weird to look at, maybe I'm funny to listen to, maybe I have some kind of fitness knowledge, maybe you just like my energy. I don't know what it is. If you like something or you don't like something, you just want to subscribe to the channel. I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. Go over and subscribe. Double tap on this video and like it. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're from, or let me know what your thoughts are on this live feed. Shaun, you're an idiot. Let me know. Shaun, I like your shirt. Shaun, your hair's too short. Whatever you want to tell me, tell me. Because I'm willing to talk. I'm just talking crazy. I'm feeling really weird tonight, so let's just talk. Well, thanks, Light Blue. I appreciate it. Light Blue 9, I don't know who you are whatsoever. Because that's the funny thing about these things, like when people are talking to you and all these things and they're looking at your pictures, you might know what I look like and you know about me, but I don't know anything about you because all I see is because I can't go and check while I'm on here, or maybe I can, I don't know. I guess I could if I had my computer beside me, but I don't. I'm sitting in a weird spot here where I got my little setup all set up. I got my light above me. I've got a little table here where I put my phone on so I don't have to hold it. And I got the perfect little spot here, so I'm just not moving. I don't have no access to computers or anything right now. So I can't check people out. I don't know who's talking to me. I'm just answering questions, reading comments. That's what I'm doing. Hugo, who recommended you to come here? I appreciate that you're recommended. So if you were recommended, or you're recommended through your feed, is that what you mean, your short feed? Baldy. I'm not bald. This is like, I got hair. I just clipped it right down to a number 1. If anyone knows anything about clippers, there's a number 1. People think I have a receding hairline, but I've always had the big forehead when I was a kid even. Like I might be a little bit losing hair, a little, not a lot, because I am fucking over 50, guys. But I've always had the high forehead, or if you want to call it. People just said, you have a big forehead. No, it means your hairline's up high. But I have hair. This is hair up here, guys. If I grow it, I have hair. If you look at my other videos, I have hair. But I do like this look. Because someone says I can get away with this. You know what I mean? Baldy, no hair. I don't care. Yo, Hugo, I appreciate you're on here. Now it's time for you to subscribe, Hugo. Since you're here anyways, you might as well subscribe. What the fuck? You might as well help a guy out. I'm just trying to get subscribers on here. I'm trying to get people watch. I'm trying to get people to double tap on this freaking video and like it. I'm just trying to get people interested, even if I'm acting like a fool. Baldy, no hair. Who's that over there with no hair? I like that song. Who's that over there with no hair? That's me. I'm Shaun. I'm Shaun Campbell 2.0. Subscribe. Nick Walker versus Lunsford. I would say Lunsford just... See, I might be a natural bodybuilder, but I also know the bodybuilding world. I would say Lunsford just because he's got a nicer physique, because Nick Walker is very extreme and wild looking. He looks like a fucking mutant almost. Whereas Lunsford, yeah, he's overly big for his size, but he doesn't look as crazy. It's more aesthetic. But Nick Walker has got the freak factor for sure. So I don't know. It could go either way. If it was tossed up between the two of them, either way would probably be just fine. But I think they'd go for Lunsford because he is a former Mr. Olympia anyways. And he's got more of a pleasing physique. So I think they're going to go for Lunsford. And thanks, Hugo, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Sell me your channel. Well, I'm the guy with no hair over there, so that's enough reason to subscribe. I took your insult. I laughed it off. It went right over my head. It didn't faze me at all. Sweat up, what do they say? Rolled off my back. Sweat off my back, or whatever the fuck they say. So just by my attitude and the way... So anyways, my channel, we talk about fitness, we talk about natural bodybuilding, I talk about fitness influencers. I go on live and talk about just random shit as well. So yeah, so I basically, it's a mismatch. I talk about everything on this channel, Shaun Campbell 2.0. But the majority of the stuff is about fitness and all that, but I'm willing to talk about anything. So subscribe to the channel, Mr. No Name. Because I'm looking to build as many subscribers as I can here, guys, because the whole goal is to get in the algorithm. And the algorithm, the more people I have subscribing, the more people I have engaging, the more people I have talking to me like you guys are on here, the better. So what you guys are helping me out a lot here, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys sticking on this live feed this long, because some of your names have been on here for a while. So I really appreciate that, because the watch hours is the biggest thing I'm struggling with the YouTube, to build it up enough that I'm in the monetization. Even though you have to get really a huge amount of subscribers and watch hours to get any real money and monetization. But I just want to break the barrier and say, even if I made 5 cents, I made 5 cents from this video, that would just be an accomplishment that I got monetized. You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah. So subscribe for that reason. And if you're new here, anyone else on here, subscribe to the channel. I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. We've been on here for 54 minutes. I can't believe it. I've got 13 likes on this YouTube live, which is one of the highest. It's not going to sound, it's not to brag about, but it's about one of the highest amount of likes I've got on a video, like a live video yet. That doesn't say much, but shit, I'll take any victory I can get. Because I'm in a fitness motivational world, so every small victory counts towards the big goal, the big picture, right? So this is a small victory today. Even though you guys are mostly making fun of me for being bald, or whatever it is you're making fun of me for, or you're probably wondering, who is this crazy guy? What the hell is he talking about? But anyways, I've got 13 likes on this YouTube live so far. We've probably had over 100 people come and go off this YouTube live. When I don't find these numbers out until I log off, but I just tell by the vibe of things and how the comment section's going that I'm probably going to get well over 100 views on this thing from all unique views from you guys. And I'll probably get a few hours worth of watch time on this video. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. So subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm Shaun Campbell, Shaun Campbell 2.0. And if you're on other social medias, like if you're on Facebook, or you're on Instagram, or you're on TikTok, Shaun Campbell 2.0. I'm on all those social media platforms. So look for Shaun Campbell 2.0. It's the same picture you see for my channel here. It's the same handle at Shaun Campbell 2.0 for all those social medias. That's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. So if you search me on there, you'll find me real fast. And you'll know it's me because the same profile picture will be there and the same at Shaun Campbell 2.0. The same crazy guy will be on the live feeds there too. I'm on Instagram a lot, right? So if you go on Instagram or here, you'll see me a lot. I'm probably on Instagram more because it's just easier to do quick posts on there. Because here you got to put together real solid content, right? So for me to bang out new videos, it takes a little bit more work. But I love the challenge of building up this bloody channel. So every like you guys give me, every subscribe, every comment, whether you call me bald, whether you call me goofy, whether you call me old, they help towards the algorithm, guys. They get me out there. Any comment's a good comment when you're trying to build up your presence on YouTube, right? Any like's a good like. Any subscriber's a great subscriber. Every watch hour counts. Every new fan, every new follower, every new subscriber. It all matters. Again, so I run natural bodybuilding competitions across Canada. Right now, I'm currently just doing them in Ontario and Quebec. So I'm looking to build, like the title said, let's make IDFA great again. So I'm looking to start expanding my shows again, start bringing shows to different provinces like Alberta, British Columbia, New Brunswick, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, okay? These are all places I've run shows with in the past. So we're going to start bringing them out there again, and we're going to rebuild this IDFA brand, this International Drug-Free Athletics, which are natural bodybuilding competitions, like for bikini, fitness model, bodybuilding, classic bodybuilding, transformation challenges. All that stuff is under the umbrella of natural bodybuilding, and this is what I do. This is how I make a living. Okay, so let me know where you guys are from, or like give me another topic of discussion. Let's start talking, or I'm going to jump off here soon because I'm seeing the time. My timer says I've been on here. How long do you think I've been on here, guys? It's been 58 minutes, which is great. And I've been talking the whole bloody time. So it means that, but now they're starting to die off. I'm not seeing people ask me questions. The comments are dying. So I can't really, I'm just talking to myself right now. I see people are on here watching, but no one's chatting. You got to chat with me so I can have someone to bounce things off of. We can have a rapport or whatever here. We can have a back and forth. But right now I have just I'm talking to my screen, okay? So if you're on here, just say some stuff. Hey, Tracy, okay. No, I'm proud of you, Tracy, for being natural as well. Yeah, it probably is a minority, especially now you're seeing the younger generation just like even glorifying, like they make jokes about trend, they talk about TRT, and these people are all teenagers and they're in their 20s, especially on TikTok, and they're bragging about their steroid cycles and all that stuff. This is not cool. This should not be the norm, okay? Natural is the way to go. Of course, you can make your own choices, but especially as a young person, let's stay natural. I want you to stay natural as an older person too, but it's your choice once you get to a certain age. But for sure, at the beginning, stay natural. You should not even consider steroids or TRT or any of these things, guys. There's no quick fixes. To build a foundation, you need to do it the natural way. And then from there, you can do your thing. Because I even did a video about Kai Green going from natural to not natural. He had a solid career up until his 20s where he was a top natural athlete. And he looked phenomenal, but he's a whole different level after anabolics, of course. It's a whole different game. His physique is a whole different level. But it's a risk he's willing to take as an adult. I don't want to take the risk. I will not endorse the risk. I will not promote the lifestyle. But it still is his choice. He's a grown man. So anyways, yeah, so staying natural is the way to go. And especially these young people have got to stop glorifying being on drugs. It's not cool. Okay. You got 3 A's, 3 B's, and 1 C. That's great. Good job, Bailey. Keep up the good work. I always want to encourage people. You must be, I don't know how old you are, but you know what? If you get A's, you should be patted on the back. We want to encourage people to strive for the best they can. So good job. And Tracy, I appreciate that. That's a good comment. It got us talking about a good topic here. You're 17. Okay, well these are great accomplishments then, my friend. Keep up the good work. Okay, we're still here. Like I'm one of those guys, if I keep seeing numbers on here and I keep seeing people come on here and I keep seeing the likes going up, there's no reason for me to leave. Okay, because I can talk all night. As long as questions are coming in and I see people, like I see right now, I got 6 people currently watching right now. Like if the numbers stay up around 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or whatever watching, I'm staying on. But if I start seeing 0 watching, then I might have to give it a little countdown and jump off. But as long as you guys are on here, as long as you're interacting with me, I'll stick on. I'll stay on here. Again, it's Shaun Campbell 2.0. If you're seeing me on here, you find me interesting in whatever way you find me interesting, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Billy, you still should be happy. Be proud of yourself. There's nothing wrong with being happy and proud of yourself. You know what I mean? Because you got to be, you know what I mean? To be proud and of your accomplishment is a good thing. I'm sure everyone here is happy for you. We all remember being in school. I mean, maybe there's other people in school on here as well. But I remember those days. It seems like so far away when I was actually giving grades and marks and all these things. But when I did, and I got an A, I was happy. So be happy, my friend. And if you guys don't know what to say, just let me know where you're from. That's always a fun thing to talk about. What do I do for work? I run natural bodybuilding competitions. So it's called IDFA, International Drug-Free Athletics. So it's idfa.ca. So basically, have you ever been to like a bodybuilding show, or like, you know, when Arnold Schwarzenegger, we used to compete in those shows and flex and everything, and they judge them and give trophies and all that kind of stuff? I do that, but there's also bikini, fitness model, all these other divisions as well. So men and women, and then we have the Transformation Challenge. And the difference with my shows is it's all drug-free, meaning no steroids, right? So it's the natural approach to competing. So that's what I do for a living. I run these shows across Canada. And I'm looking to rebuild it and get back to being as big of a business as I used to be prior to COVID and all that bullshit. And then I also do some online coaching with the 90-Day Warrior. And I promote Workout Warrior, which is my brand, basically saying that we're all workout warriors, no matter what level you're at. As long as you're trying to better yourself through health and fitness, you're all workout warriors. Yeah, we do, Tracy, we do random urine testing, but I have such a solid following of people that do my shows that we all are like-minded, that we don't really see a lot of potential steroid users. But if we do random urine testing on them, right? So we can... Basically, we're all in this industry long enough. We kind of have an eye. We kind of know what looks suspicious, and then we can do urine testing on them and then find out for sure, right? So everyone's susceptible to being urine tested at the IDFA shows. So it's randomized urine testing. Bailey, you said you're an under. Oh, you coached them. I was just gonna say, how are you at under 13 soccer team in Kansas when you're 17? But now you just said I coached them. Okay, you cleared that up. You beat me to it because you knew because you knew after you typed that what the obvious question was gonna be. So you gave the obvious answer. So good answer. You beat me to it. I wanted to catch you on that one. I didn't catch you. So Bailey tells it like it is. Bailey's no bullshit. If you guys want to know something interesting, my very first competition I ever competed in was in the year 2000. That was a natural bodybuilding show. That was my first show ever. And since then, I've done about 15 shows. The last time I ever competed in a natural bodybuilding show was 2018. So I haven't competed in a while, but I did get in contest type shape in 2023. And I did a guest posing, if you know what that is. Basically, I went on stage and posed at my own show. Not to be judged or anything, just to show people that I walk the walk. Kind of like just saying I lead by example. I live the lifestyle and lead by example. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm going to run the natural bodybuilding organization, I want people to know that I practice and preach. I practice what I preach. I also work out often and whatever. I live the lifestyle. Bailey, I am 53 years old. I've been around a long time in the fitness industry, guys. I have a lot of information. So if you guys want to know anything about fitness, you ask me. I've been through all the phases. I've been through the working out as a teenager, working out in my 20s, working out in my 30s, working out in my 40s. Now I'm working out in my 50s, okay? So I know all the ups and downs and all the obstacles people come up with or come across on all stages of your life. Like shit, when I was 20, I thought, I would never skip the gym. Oh my God, I can't wait to go to the gym. I couldn't go to the gym enough. And now in your 50s, you're like, shit, man, I gotta like use discipline and routine to keep me from going from skipping it. Because at one point you're like, fuck it. You just don't have the same. It's not the same, but I still love it. It's still a passion, but it's not the same. It's different. Just like everything in your life, every phase you go in your life, things are just different. They're not good or bad, they're just different. Being 20, being 30, being 40, being 50, they're all different, okay? So yeah, subscribe to me on here, guys. Yes, I'm the same age as your dad, my friend. That's funny. I just do my very best to keep in shape. I'm telling you right now, if you follow a healthy lifestyle, especially if you do it the natural way, you take care of yourself, you eat healthy, you get your workouts in, you just take care of yourself in general. You can be as you can't stop father time, right? We're getting older regardless. But you can do like what women do, what they want to do. Women want to age gracefully. Men can age gracefully too. People in general can age gracefully, okay? There's no need to give up, because you know people say, oh, I'm too old for that. You're never too old for anything. You're never too old for a second chance. You're never too old for a new chapter. You're never too old to start something new. You're never too old for anything, guys. If you have a goal, whatever your goals are in life, whatever your dreams are in life, you can chase them no matter whatever age you are. I'm 53. I'm still chasing dreams, chasing goals, waking up with goals for the day. You know what I mean? Like, life isn't over at a certain age. Some people even say if their life has just begun at whatever, you say they're 40, they're 50, whatever, their life has just begun or it's getting better. Okay? Because some people think once they get to a certain age, oh, geez, shit, I'm too old for that. I can't do that no more. Or I'm too old for this. I'm just going to retire and chill and I'm just too old. You're never too old. You're never too late to do anything either. Thanks, Bailey, for subscribing, and thanks for saying I'm in my 30s. I'll take it. If you think I'm in my late 30s, I'll take it. I'll take it, and I love it. But thanks for subscribing, and that's great that you get in the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Especially at your age. You're only 17. That's fucking fantastic that you're that disciplined to get in and get workouts in 3 days a week. I like to see that. because you start habits, and your lifestyle habits start now. What you're doing now, you can continue doing this the rest of your life. Because if you just start doing it, it just becomes normal to you. Get those workouts in on a regular basis. Be a role model and a leader to those around you, other teenagers. Because as you get older, you'll see less and less people take care of themselves. When you get in your 20s and you're still working out, taking care of yourself, you're going to realize that majority of your friends and people around you don't take care of themselves. Then when you get to 30, there's even less. And then when you get to 40, there's even less. Then when you get to like 50, there's basically nobody, just you taking care of yourself. It's that crazy of a world. So you got to lead by example and inspire other people to keep working out. So you're starting, I know 17, you're not worried about 50, you're not worried about 20. Because shit, when I was 17, 20 felt old. It's like, holy shit, I'm 20. But yeah, but just keep up the good work. Keep getting those workouts in and make it a part of your weekly routine. And then you're going to live a healthy, fit life for the rest of your life. And that's great to see too when you and your girlfriend go to the gym together. Because I know many of my girlfriends, when I was younger, especially in the 20s and that, would go to the gym with me too. 20s and 30s. Most people, if any relationship I'm in, at some point we start going to the gym together because it's just my lifestyle. Obviously, if someone's around you, because whoever said going to the gym is a bad thing, right? So even if the person, the girl that I'm with or whatever, if they're not into working out, they'll always get into it because I'm doing a positive thing. I'm not asking you to do something. I'm not saying, oh, let's go for drinks at the bar. I'm saying, let's go get healthy at the gym. Let's go build some muscle at the gym. Let's go work on living a healthier, longer life. Like people, and also build your confidence, feel better about yourself. Because that's the definite benefit as well. Because when you're healthy and all that stuff, you feel better about yourself and you build your confidence. Everyone likes to feel good. Everyone likes to look good. It's not vain, and is vain a bad thing? Like taking care of yourself and worrying about your appearance, you just have to not take it too far, right? Because it's not the only thing you offer the world. Like when girls are super attractive or whatever, they think that's the only thing. I'm God's gift to the world because I'm beautiful. No, you're not. But that's step one. You're going to get in the door because you're beautiful. But now, are you a beautiful person, right? Because guys, we're nuts. We see attractive women, we treat them better. But if they're also not an attractive person, if you know what I mean, then they're not going to be treated better anymore. But they're going to get through the door. They're going to get opportunities just because of their looks, but they have to be more than just their looks to keep the opportunity, if that means anything. Same with guys, people. Yeah, you might have a nice physique, a nice face, all these things, but if you're not a good person, then why bother, right? So that's where vanity becomes a problem, when that's all you got to offer. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look good, feel good, and whatever, and to present yourself the best you can. But just make sure you got more to offer. Bailey, there's no big deal with having takeout food, my friend. Like, I'm not going to say, I don't want to say this because people will take it all the wrong way. Because I will once a week eat whatever I want. But I also have control of everything. Like I know I'm disciplined enough for the 6 days to be right on track and keep it solid and keep it healthy and clean. And then if I want to have ice cream, chocolate bars, pizza, all that stuff on Sunday, I can do it and bounce right back after a couple days, right? But I have control of it. Most people don't, so I don't want to endorse that or recommend that, because most people, if they do something like that, they can't stop themselves. It'll go from Sunday to Monday to Tuesday. Next thing you know, they're fucked the whole eating healthy, right? See, I can eat healthy because I always like give it as a reward to myself, and also it mentally just lets you relax and gets the cravings out of your mind. Because if you're good for like 6 days out of the week and then one day you'd have some cheat meals here and there, you're not going to sabotage everything. I'm in Vaughan, Ontario, Canada, which is basically just outside Toronto, Ontario, Canada, because from my condo here, I can see the CN Tower, so I'm just north of Toronto, and I'm not that far at all. Like, I could drive, what, 25 minutes, and I'm in Toronto. So basically, to keep it simple, you could say I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Where are you from, Bailey? I think you might have told me, but shit, I forgot. You said something in here. Actually, I can scroll through it. Kansas. You're in Kansas, I believe. Again, if anyone's new on here, put your hand up. Subscribe to the channel. If you think I'm fun, you think I'm interesting in any sort of the way, or you just want to like help a guy out, subscribe to the channel, double tap on this video, give me a like. I've been on here almost an hour and 20 minutes, guys. I might jump off here soon, but I'm just addicted to the followings. I'm seeing people watching, so I don't want to jump off here because some nights it's just not good. But tonight's been a pretty decent night with people watching, people subscribing, and people liking. That I just don't feel like jumping off of here. Like as long as you guys are asking me questions, I feel like staying. I'm liking the attention or whatever it is. I want to be an influencer, so obviously I like the attention. You give me likes, you give me subscribes. I don't leave. And you comment and you get interacting with me. It makes me want to stay. But I probably should jump off here just because it's been so long. And I'm also starting to feel a bit hungry because I came on here feeling a little bit hungry. And it's getting so late that it's almost like 11 something here in Eastern time where I'm from, so it's after 11, and I got another good sized meal I got to eat before I go to bed here or whatever, watch some TV and chill. When you say Kansas, do you mean USA? Because for all I know, there's a Kansas in the UK. I don't think there is, but I don't know. I could be wrong. If you're from London. Oh, USA, okay. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. So if you're going to subscribe, you got to do it now. I appreciate all your support on here, guys. I appreciate the ones that hung with me all the way this long. I've been on here an hour and 18 minutes almost now. So this might be one of the longest YouTube lives I've done in a long time. So I'm going to jump off here. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, bye, Bailey. Bye, everybody. And we will talk to you another time. So subscribe and jump on here next time you see me. All right.